Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name's Darren.
And I'm Graham.
And I've been to the cinema to see a film that you've not seen.
Oh my god.
It's called Hampstead.
Hampstead.
Hampstead is in the place, not like you've been hamstered.
Yeah.
And somebody turns you into a hamster.
Like Richard Gere. Oh, right, I see.
Like you've been gerbiled.
Yeah.
No, Hampstead
What's the
is in...
difference between a gerbil and a hamster?
Different animal. Hampstead is in Hampstead Heath.
Oh, right, okay. Isn't that where...
Gerbils have tails, I think.
Is that the difference?
One of the many differences.
Oh,
Different
right,
animals.
okay, alright, go on. Isn't Hampstead Heath where...
George Michael.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't know why I know that.
No, this is the Diane Keaton, Brendan Gleeson movie.
Diane Keaton. Oh, I do... Oh, that one! Oh, okay. The heartwarming trailer film.
Yeah, in the trailer.
The trailer
yeah,
was
yeah,
very
yeah.
heartwarming, yeah.
Yeah.
They were all just being nice to each other, weren't they? And
Yeah, and that's not
Give
the
or
case
take.
with the movie.
oh no, really?
What?
I'm disappointed.
No, as in that's not the case, I should say. They are all nice to each other in the film.
So what's the problem?
It's
It sounds
a
like there's a
bit
problem coming.
boring.
It's a bit soft, a bit wet.
Yeah, it is.
Bit soft and
It
wet.
was so light that it could have floated away
Oh,
in terms
in
of
the
its
breeze, yeah.
humour and substance.
But that's what the trailer was. The trailer was very
No, the
kind
trailer
of
looked
middle
good.
of the road.
It looked but it didn't look like complete. Like there was no jokes in the film whatsoever.
There was jokes in the
There was
trailer.
one joke where there was probably edited that way with the trailer, wasn't it? Then
Mm.
there was one. There was the bit where Brendan Gleeson wears a mud pack on his eye, on his face.
Oh, I see
That made me
trailer,
laugh
yeah,
because he
yeah.
made a weird noise. It was like doop, doop. Like that. That was good.
Okay.
But mostly there was no jokes. At one point, Brendan Gleeson calls her a muppet, and that's supposed to be a big laugh. I think it's like you're a muppet, and everyone
Alright.
kind of.
Did he look at the camera and like wait for the applause?
He may as well have done.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, it's one of those films that's going after the Grey Pound, which is ironic considering the attic scene. And I think it very much got it. There was about 9 grey-haired old folks in this thing, and they all laughed when they were supposed to. You just think, oh, it's not the 30s anymore. We've invented humour since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Speaking of the attic scene.
I was gonna say, have you written the blog for this? Have you written any?
I'm
blog
not
for
going
it?
to.
No.
Nobody's going to remember it. It's going to be one of those films that literally disappears as soon as it's gone.
Okay.
So it's about Diane Keaton plays an American whose husband is dead and she's living in England and she's got money troubles. And Brendan Gleeson plays a man that lives in a shack that he's built on Hampstead Heath.
Okay.
Oh, and
It's called Hampstead. So is the film predominantly about him?
no, it's more she's on screen more than him. And in fact, I don't think you see him without her there.
Oh, right.
So it's all from her point of view.
All right.
She's looking not how I know her to look.
Well, she's aged.
Yeah, it's weird. I know her from Woody Allen's movies and pretty much nothing else than The Godfather. So I haven't really seen what Diane Keaton pre-1990, whenever Manhattan Murder Mysteries came out, 2, why don't we say? And it's very strange to suddenly see her look old.
Very old.
It didn't look real.
She's on talk shows and stuff, right? You know,
I don't
she's on
watch
Graham
TV.
Norton and stuff like that. I know.
don't really watch them though. And certainly don't. They're not as big as the screen I was watching.
That's true.
It reminds me of, Tilda Swinton's makeup in The Darjeeling Limited.
Yeah.
It was like
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
someone that you're like, wow, the makeup is really good, but it's not quite real.
But the makeup is making her younger in this one, surely.
No, I mean, she does look very old,
She does look very
but
old.
she looks very cool, and she's a very good-looking old lady. It's
She's
just
got a
weird
good
to
attitude, doesn't she? She's
She's a bit annoying in this movie.
Oh,
You know how
really?
she's always been likable because of how annoying she is.
Yeah.
She's less likable.
She's just an old annoying woman now.
Well, she's just a bit irritating. Just like everything that you love Annie Hall for, like all the la-di-da stuff, she does here, and you think, oh, fuck off. I mean, she's still likable.
Were you just in the wrong mindset for this film when you watched it?
No, it wasn't very good. It was all right. It was harmless. Brendan Gleeson was good. I mean, not by his usual standards.
No.
Every time she's
Not
on
in
screen,
British
you're like,
standards.
oh, I wish I was watching a Woody Allen movie. And every time he's on screen, you think, I wish I was watching a McDonough Brothers movie. Yeah. It's weird to think that both of them have done this because both of them have done so much better. They must be able to read this and be like, it's crap though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Run Fat Boy Run for old people. Like, as good as that was for us, it is for them.
That's a shame.
I didn't dislike it.
How would it have been improved?
Just don't make it. Just don't make it. Or
Just
get
not
someone
at
that's
all.
funny to write it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A McDonald.
I went on the IMDb trivia page to try and find something interesting about the movie.
Anything at all.
It's based on, which it says at the beginning or the end of the film, it's based on a true story, but only inspired by it. It's not really taking any facts, except that once a man lived in the fucking woods.
Okay, in a shack, yeah.
And that's pretty much the only piece of trivia.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
based
really?
on a
That's
true
it?
story. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you say that it looked good in the trailer, and I thought it looked good in the trailer, but I've seen it and you've not seen it. Why have you not seen it?
I've been watching other films instead.
At the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't. Why didn't you go last night when I went?
We watched Churchill.
Yeah,
and
I watched Churchill with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that all I've watched?
Probably.
I thought I watched another. It doesn't matter.
You did. We went to see two things last week. We went to see My Cousin Rachel and Baby Driver.
Oh yeah,
But I saw them as well.
Yeah. Well, you just got more time than me.
That's not true.
I haven't got an excuse. I'm not hiding anything from you. I know you're trying to like rat me out, but.
Are you going to go and see this film?
No.
No, because
Not
of what
now.
I've just said.
Yeah.
Why can't you trust your own judgment? Go and see for yourself.
But if it's getting low rated.
Getting like 3-star reviews.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'd
in a
say
rush.
low 3. It's very non-existent.
I'm not in a rush. I'd rather go and see Baby Driver again.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't put you off doing that. I haven't really got anything else to say about this film. It was just a bit bland. It was just boring. It was fine. It was inoffensive. It was a screensaver movie.
What was the most enjoyable moment? And you
When
can't
Brendan
use the
Gleeson put
ones
the
with the
mud
mud pack. Like you can't.
The
you
most
know.
enjoyable moment was any time Brendan Gleeson was on screen because he was quite fun, but he was no more. He was not good compared to what he usually is. But
Like Calvary is like it's got him.
what's the script in
really...
it? He's as good as ever, and she is too, I suppose. But the script just isn't good.
right.
Yeah, so there's only so much they can do. It's really badly edited as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's lots of scenes of people walking. If you took the scenes of people walking out, it'd be 20 minutes long, this movie. It's just like, there's like, every time they go for a walk, it's a good 40 seconds of walk. You know, just cut of like turning corners and stuff like that. With like horrible, annoying music, like, na 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 na, like uplifting stuff. Like a street cat named Bob had it as well, really wound me up. Where it's like if you went to some
It sounds like
royalty-free...
wine.
Yeah, probably has. I watched that.
Oh.
But it's, do you know if you go to like royalty-free musics and you choose like music and you choose like uplifting, it's like that.
Yeah,
or if you choose the demo button on your keyboard.
Paint by numbers in it.
Yeah, and it's like that all the way through.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then even when they're just walking from place to place, it just cuts badly. Like, you know, it'll go from like brightness to darkness to inside a house. You're like,
Yeah.
what? Just how long were they
no
walking
point.
for?
Yeah.
And then there's like one bit where Brendan Gleeson's character has a tantrum, which just comes out of nowhere. Like, she says one thing, and the whole mood just changes, but not in a good way. Like, it's in like as though they're improvising, they don't know what they're doing. But obviously they're not. They're going from the script. You just think like that doesn't feel believable in any way, shape, or form. So
It sounds like it's less than a 3-star film. It sounds like
yeah, I'm talking myself out of it. It was rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really bad.
Really bad.
Really terrible.
I hated it. Yeah.
If it wasn't for those two, it would be terrible.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you couldn't put anybody. Well, no, you couldn't put anybody better in there, could you?
No, they're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't have cast them better. And
And still failed
yeah,
massively.
I think it's the writer and the director they need to replace.
Who are they?
Don't think they had. I don't actually think they had one.
They just,
Yeah. I think just
found the
bits
pages.
of words
Yeah.
blew together.
Yeah.
And
They took the Wikipedia page because it was a true story, you know.
but it apparently doesn't stick very closely to the true story. It's just literally just a man lived in the woods. That's all they took from it.
Why even say it's from a true story?
Because then people go, they think it's real. It's like the Texas Chainsaw
like a
Massacre
real
of Fargo.
romance.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh well, no, not in those examples, but yeah.
I know, Texas was quite romantic.
Yeah, that's true.
Go grandpa.
He loved, he
Yeah.
loved hugging girls, didn't he? That Leatherface.
Leatherface, he
Yeah.
loved a good hug.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it makes people go like, oh, it's more heartwarming when you know it's real.
It's like Titanic, based
Yeah.
on a true story, but none of the people stories.
Yeah.
Just the boaty story.
Ironically, there was a boat in this movie, and I think that's the only bit, one of the many bits that wasn't true. As opposed to Titanic, where it's the only bit that was true.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? It's like the perfect anti-Titanic story,
Yeah.
but it's still Titanic, like
Yeah.
flop.
In that it was a crash.
Mm.
Bye. Hang on, anything else to say?
Are you sure?
What's that
You're not going to write a blog on it?
Definitely not.
You can slag it off a lot, though.
I couldn't. I don't have
It's
the
just
energy.
so dull. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just saps the life out of
It's
you.
not dull. It's just boring.
It sounds dull and boring.
It's equivalent of like waiting for a train where you don't get bored, but nobody's like, that was the best train wait I've ever had.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, oh, that was fine. You know, whatever. I got through it.
Humdrum. It's just
Humdrum is that. It should have been called Humdrum. It should have been called it.
like...
Yeah.
Yeah. The daily monotonous wait kind of humdrum of the day.
Monotonous, but not monotonous. And like, I'm not like, oh god, give me 10 more minutes and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's fine. Yeah, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, oh, it's still on.
It's like a person in a coma, like they're not quite flatlined, but they're not quite there either, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
All right, okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
fine. Humdrum is the best way to describe this movie.
Oh well, there you are.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.